What is up, you guys? It is Maddie here, and I apologize for falling off the face of the earth on you guys for a few days. I'd like to formally apologize to you guys and Ubisoft for my review being delayed. Um, Sometimes life hits you with a curveball, and you have to take care of that stuff first, and I didn't have time to make videos or really play this ginormous game, which is so awesome. This is Assassin's Creed 4 you are obviously watching in the background. It comes with its fair share of difficulties and issues, but for the most part, I love this game. Now, for me, this is a big deal to say in the title that this is the best Assassin's Creed since AC2, because AC2 just resonates deep within me because it's just that game that I totally doubted. I was like, no, I don't want that because I got it for Christmas. I was like, no, Mom, I don't want that. It's just I don't think it looks good, and I ended up getting it anyways, and I loved it. It was like one of my favorite games of the year and of all time afterwards because Ezio was awesome. It was a cool and interesting character, and the way that you traveled around the world and stuff. It was a very revolutionary game, and I feel like it was ambitious, similar to this game. It reminded me a lot of the ambitions in AC2 in that way. Obviously, though, I'm just going to go off the walls with this commentary. I'm just going to go from point to point and just talk about the stuff I like and don't like and whatnot, and just roll with it because I don't have anything written down. I just kind of wanted to jump right into this and get this out to you guys as soon as I could, which was clearly still pretty late. So, the ship riding still has its issues that I expected it to have. Like when you're getting bombarded by a bunch of mortar shots, it's not like a car where you can just like whip it around and drive into an alley or hide somewhere quick. You are stuck in the open seas. Now I'm not complaining. I'm just saying though that it can get a little frustrating because you can't whip around as quickly or anything. It's this long process. There's like three different speeds, and sometimes you can't activate that last speed, which is like helps you turn around quick. If there's storms, because you have to open all your sails. But yeah, that's really my only issue with sailing. It's a little frustrating. At first, I thought during like the gameplays I saw that just all the ships out there would just attack you, but they actually leave you be. I love how everything's intertwined in this game. There's a little, I guess, meta game you could call it, called Kenway's Fleet. You can basically, as you raid ships, you steal the cargo on their ships for upgrades for the ship, but also you can add them to your fleet. And when you do this, you have different ships that can carry out missions for you, similar to like in AC3. I think they've been doing this for a while. But in AC3, you could send out carriages to complete missions for you. But basically, when you collect some of the cargo, you can trade it away for money, and it's actually really cool. And you can get money while you're not playing the game. It's like depending on what ship you use, it's like a 8-hour travel time, real life. So like I could do this, shut off my PS3, and then when I come back on the next day, that'll be done. I could send them out on another mission. It's one of my favorite things in the game because I love that mechanic in all games where you're making money. You're still doing something in game while you're not playing. I feel that it's a feature that all games should have. Now, one thing with combat, this is another issue of mine, is that I don't feel like my swords are going through people, and I'm assuming this will be an issue fixed next year with like next gen and all that stuff because I feel that honestly that my swords aren't cutting. Sometimes I'll swing and it just looks like it's just clipping through them. No blood comes out or anything. It feels very fake at times. But that's like I said, a very small issue in the scale of things. Speaking of scale, this game, I don't know why people aren't making comparisons, but this game's like as big as this fucking GTA 5. Like its map is huge. It's incredible how big this map is. I don't know, like, and there's so much stuff to do. Like this is a collector's game. Like if you are trying to get a bunch of collectibles, you are gonna want to play this game because it is so full of stuff to collect and pick up, and there's a lot of content. I should also tell you guys about the story. That's probably the most important thing. I actually, a lot of people kind of put it down and said it wasn't interesting. I think that Kenway is easily the most interesting assassin yet. I love how he becomes an assassin and that whole story behind that and how it goes from there. I think it's a very interesting storyline. One issue I do agree with, though, is that some of the characters do randomly get dropped out of the story, and especially the really awesome ones that you kind of miss. And it's a shame because like I said, it's a cool cast of characters, but some of them just kind of drop out of the story, and it's like, oh, I miss him though. So yeah, and right here's just a ginormous assassinate leap, and see, as I mean, like AI issues are kind of present at times like that, but it's only during naval fort attacks. But yeah, this game is definitely just really awesome. It's kind of nailed that pirate theme. You can listen to shanties when you're when you're sailing around. It's really cool, and the cargo thing, the whole feature like that, everything's intertwined very well. It's very well done. The cities are left to be desired because they're all kind of the same looking, but you can only expect so much from Caribbean cities. They're cool to explore, but there's no specific landmarks to set each one apart. But yeah, the water physics in this game are awesome. The way you can sail around. And overall, if I were to say you buy, rent, or pass this game, I'd say that it's a must buy. This game will hold you over forever, especially before the next gen titles. If you aren't getting this for PS4 or Xbox One, this will hold you over for so freaking long. It's not even funny. I've been binging this game since Tuesday when Ubisoft sent it to me, and I'm still yet to fully complete it. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so I'd highly recommend you guys picking this game up. Pick it up during like a break, like your Christmas break or Thanksgiving break, a time where you'll have a lot of time to sit down and play this game without interruption because it's a big game and you don't want to have it interrupted so you don't like forget the story or something like that because it's a very good story, it's a very good game, and I highly recommend it to you guys. I'd say it's a must buy, must play at least. So definitely buy it used and return it if you can beat it within a week somehow. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all.